Let me bring in Richard Engel. As I noted, you spent some time in Ukraine. There was a lot here from Republicans about corruption in Ukraine and whether this new government was making the changes that would allow it to receive this stuff. What stuck in your mind?
So, first of all, the Ukrainians hate all of this. They're trying not to get involved. They find this whole thing very embarrassing. They didn't want to get dragged into this in the first place. Ukrainians believe they got dragged into this because they were dependent on the United States for military aid. They are fighting a war right now in the east against Russia. 13,000 Ukrainians have died in this war, counting, and it is still ongoing. And they are dependent on the United States. And what stuck with me is you heard the ambassador there, who was the most senior person in Kiev at the time, describing his conversations and how another part of the Giuliani, let's call it Trump campaign group, was telling him, look, it's like a business deal. And the president is a businessman. He wants something before he writes the check. He wants something in exchange. And that's perfectly normal. But this is not the president spending his own money, and this is the president providing military assistance to an ally that's fighting a war. So I thought it was quite effective when the ambassador was saying, it's not a business deal. You don't get something personal in return for spending the United States money to help an ally in wartime. And then, as Andrew was saying, I think this phone call, this cell phone call that was overheard is perhaps the most damning thing so far because it links the president directly.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.